Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, review or overview review of these two fire starters. I really don't like them. They're the magnesium blocks with a ferro rod in them. Been around for years and years and years. I actually saw these, I think they were in the 90s. Anyway, I bought them ages ago and tried them out, as we all did, I think, when they first came out, and I didn't like them at all. Then tried them again a few years after that, again didn't like them. So yeah, never used them much. Anyway, a little while ago my mate gave me a whole box of survival gear and had two of these made in the USA, magnesium fire starting tools. These are the good ones. These are the USA ones. I had originally tried the USA ones, but I'd mainly tried the Chinese ones, and I think the Chinese ones aren't as good. Anyway, I bought a Chinese one. I would hate to think how much the USA ones are. I think they're pretty hideously expensive. Chinese ones aren't too bad. They're about $6 or $7. This one was AU stock, so Australian stock, but I'm positive this is, made in China. So yeah, this is a Chinese version. I want to compare them, so we'll see how it goes. The main reason why I don't like them is the ferro rods are only very small. The ferro rods do come out. I've had the magnesium blocks degrade, so if they get water or whatever, if you don't store them properly, the magnesium block degrades and gets a powder on them and they fall apart. So yeah, I do not like these strikers. I have never been a fan of them, hence I like high-speed strikers. So yeah, it's interesting to see that this magnesium block has is a different colour to the USA one, and I don't know whether that's a coating or whatever. Anyway, still got all it's got the same stampings as what the USA one's got on, which is interesting. You would think that the Chinese would not worry about. So it's OME direct copy of them. Anyway, I'll take this off because I don't like these. I will put these in my rotation. I will use them. I didn't buy them. That was free. So that's why I wanted to do the comparison. I will use this one. It was only $6, so it doesn't bother me. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to it. We'll scrape a heap off. Yeah. This is very hard. This is why I didn't like them. It's the hard type of magnesium. It's not the soft type. Oh, it seems to be working a bit better. It could be just the outer coating that they've put on it. As with all these things, they've always said, if you want to get a fire going with it, get a big heap of the magnesium. I have done a fair bit of scraping there. That's enough for a test. It's got a little bit of fat wood in there, but it's only a tiny little bit. Oh, it's got the black on it. That's the only thing. Just getting the black off it. The thing I don't like about these small rods is they don't give a lot of sparks off. There we go. That's not too bad. Short and sweet. Obviously you'd need a lot of magnesium. Hot. It does burn hot, but you would need a lot. Okay, so that's... I hope that didn't melt into my... Oh yeah, it's still going. Look at that. It turned into a little ball of hot magnesium. So that's the Chinese one. Seemed to work alright. Not too bad. A lot better than the previous experience. Yeah. Still not very fussed on the ferro rods. Yeah, they're not my cup of tea. I like a big ferro rod. I'm a big ferro rod fan. Always have been. The bigger the ferro rod, the better it is. But that seemed to work alright. Let's give the American one a go. Now it didn't come with a striker, so it's not a standalone gear, survival gear. Although those strikers are functionally useless. I don't like them at all. I've never had much success with them. One thing I did want to compare. So, sparking insert manufactured by Donovan Match and Co. Yeah, they copied the PO box 2133, oh no, 338, and this is 334 on the American side. Shaving edge. A fire starting tool. Magnesium, doesn't say anything about that on the American one. Fair enough. Let's see how this one goes. Harder to scrape. goes. I just wanted to be about equivalent. Scrape the black off. About the same. Very, very similar effect. Very, very similar effect. So I would say from that anecdotal, very, very small test, I would say they'd be about similar products. Personally, I don't see where you would get much of a difference in their performance of either of them. They seem to scrape about the same. They feel about the same. They seem to perform about the same. The ferro rods seem to be about the same. I scraped about the same amount off. I was trying to be as fair as possible, use the same striker. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, as I said, I'm not a big fan of them. They are, if you like them, you like them. I personally don't. That's with everything with this stuff. That's just the way it goes. Like, I have my own reasons for why I like ferro rods. I like a 10-inch ferro rod, or the Beast 1-inch by 6-inch, or the 10-inch by half-inch, and then I'll carry a magnesium rod separately, and I'll do that. That's how I do my thing. That's me, and it works really well for me. That's me. If you like these, go for it. These ones seem to work all right. I wouldn't personally buy the American one because that'll be hideously expensive, where the Chinese one seems to work just as good, and it will be a lot cheaper. The magnesium seems to be about the same. They've seemed to have put a coating on it. That's the only reason why it was a bit harder. Once you break through the coating, I think the coating is so that it won't degrade over time, so they can store it, which is fine. I like that idea. Yeah, I have noted that these magnesium bars will degrade if you get them wet and then store them wet. So yeah, that's the only caveat. So yeah, but as I said, these will go into my rotation. I will be using them for Tuesdays. So they will go into my rotation. I will use them and we'll go from there. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd try them out because I did get this one for free, and yeah, as I said, I bought that one. It's about $6. So they're all over the internet, eBay and AliExpress, all that jazz, Amazon, all that sort of rubbish. They're not rubbish, those selling sites, I mean. I don't know why I said rubbish. Yeah, all those selling sites, they have them all there, and I think people like these because they're a one-stop sort of thing. You got your tinder and your striker, and your ferro rod and your tinder all in one hit. So yeah, go from there. Anyway, I hope this is useful to someone. Yeah, if you're if you're into these ones. They do work, but a thicker rod, a bigger rod will give you a lot better sparks. It's as simple as that. So that's my reasoning behind why I like a long rod or a bigger rod. A 6-inch rod will give you a lot better sparks. So yeah, that's my reasoning. Anyway, thanks for watching.